Good morning. I'm Leslie Wormley, and I work in the vascular lab. I've been the lead tech there for a year, and I've been with Christ for 4 years. This is Sarah Weber. She is with the PR marketing department. She's been with Christ for over 10 years, and she focuses on the musculoskeletal line. This is Jamie Jackson with our clinical engineering department. He's been with Christ for 3.5 years, and he focuses on interfacing our equipment with our hospital network. And Carol Adams is a office supervisor with the Ohio Heart Office at Auburn, and she has been with Christ for over 4 years. The project that we chose to look at was the capital purchase on-base system. It was a project that was very important to one of our former team members, and we decided to stick with it as we saw several areas that we could recommend for improvements. This is the overall outline of the system as we mapped it as it exists today. I'm not expecting you all to read it. Throughout the presentation, I'm going to you'll see pieces that are broken out so that you can actually see the pieces as they relate to each other, but this is the overall mapping of the entire process.
We're going to break down the whole process. This one starts from left to right. They all kind of go around. The requester, we're going to do a little kind of scenario with Abe, kind of going through the process. It's a little easier when you can picture someone who's actually going through the process. So Abe needs some new imaging equipment, and he submits the PPCC in on-base and uses a purchase price of $24,000, which was given to him by his current vendor. To clarify, the PPCC is the pre-purchase checklist. His director, Danielle approves this, and Clark is assigned a strategic sourcing coordinator. That's the next step in the process, to work with Abe's department. Here's as it goes along, Clark sends out the PPC to all the different departments that it has to go to for approval. That includes the IT, clinical engineering, facilities, and finance. And should any of these departments take more than 5 days, a reminder is sent through the system to these approvers. This slide goes from right to left, so as the process goes along. While Clark is awaiting the department input, he's gathering bids from several of the imaging vendors. And once a suitable bid is received, it is awarded to the vendor. As the process goes along, Clark completes the PPCC and returns it to Abe with the final bid. Abe then creates the pre-purchase requisition, or the purchase requisition, which is sent to AP and FA managers for approval. Once the AP and FA approvals are received, the requisition is assigned to a buyer. And the buyer creates a purchase order in Lawson and assigns that number to the purchase requisition in on-base. And the PO is sent out to the requester, so it goes back to Abe. And the equipment can now be ordered at this point.
So we came up with several